And then going through this gate a different way on. Slow. Walk on. Steady. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? I'll just have a moment here. It's just, it's funny how just going the opposite way, you know, is a worry when they're young. Walk on. And over. Good. And over. That's it. Very good with the pressure, moving away from pressure of the leg. It's very good because you really have to get those quarters over because it's a narrow opening, so you have to make sure that the quarters aren't going to swing into the wood. And then of course you've got a sharp other leg, like left leg, back to push the quarters the other way because it's just a narrow entrance. But she's very, very good at that. And she didn't rush. Farouk gets worried and his answer is to rush through. Whereas Bella's is, I'm going to stand there and have a look at that. And then once she's decided to go, she listens to your leg. Whereas Farouk, it all goes out the window, I'm afraid. See, she's seen that gate now. And walk on. Good girl. Just on the voice she went. Oh, this is good. They've cut back. They've cut something. Go on. Go on. No, don't eat that. Walk on, Bella. She says, oh, no, I don't think so. A little bit of a thing today, but we're just going to work through it. Walk on. Go on. That's it. Good girl. Come on. That's it. Good girl. Just a smidge of a stubborn moment there, but she's gone on now. It's amazing what a difference it is going the opposite way, of course, for her. Good girl. Good girl. Wow. It's all right, Bella. Wow, that was a sudden jump. Oof. Good job she didn't spin then. I might have been off because my leg came right out of position. Not out of the stirrup, it came right out of position. So that was a bit of a worry. Good girl. Yes, I know. Farouk's got used to all that sort of thing. Of course, it's very new to Bella. Good girl. Definitely different, isn't it, going this way? I'm just going to wonder if she's going to have a thing at this stone here. Yeah, Yes, it's that stone. Farouk and Apollo both had a look at that. Farouk was a little bit more, I'm not going, than Bella. But yeah, even Apollo, when he was a youngster, go on. He had a look at that stone. Don't know what it is about it. Maybe because it's next to the fence, don't know. Good girl. Good girl. She's putting a little effort in, because if you're on a plod, it would just plod, plod, plod. But with her, because she's not a plod, there's a sort of a spring in her walk going up here. She's just pushing herself from behind rather than pulling from the front with her front legs. There's no weight in the rein. She's not leaning on the bit or anything and pulling from the front. She's pushing. I can feel the energy from the hindquarters. And I can hear her breathing harder now, so she's finding this quite not difficult, but it's taking effort because it's quite steep. I don't know if it looks like it on the camera, but it is quite a steep hill, this. Good girl, Bella. Because she's got no shoes on, stones, you can hear the hoof slip off some of the flat stones. Because when you've got shoes on, you've got more grip, even without studs, especially in ice. I noticed that when I took Farouk out, he couldn't stand up because he had no shoes on, whereas Apollo had shoes on with no studs, and he could just go on as fairly, well, obviously carefully, but fairly as normal. And I always thought if they didn't have shoes on, they won't be so slippy, because there's no metal to slip, you see. But no, it's quite the opposite. I'm not having to push her on or anything. She's going under her own steam, in self-carriage, as we say. When they're not, oh, there's a big deer there, you won't see that. So self-carriage is when they are going under their own steam, and you're not having to push them on or hold them up or anything like that. As they get older, then that becomes more in an outline, more rounded. But when they're youngsters, she is in self-carriage because she's young, and I'm not having to kick her on or hold her back or anything. It's just a normal rein, and I'm not driving her. She's just doing it under her own steam, which is really, really good. Because it's a pull up there. It's a pull. So some horses wouldn't. Would have to, you'd have to use your leg just to move them on, but not Bella. You're a good girl, aren't you, Bella? Yeah, she's gone past that darling. That's good. Walking on. Good girl. Slight hesitation, but nothing much. She has been down this first part, as you might have seen on an earlier video. She's been down, I would say, probably 3/4 of the way down here. I'm just asking for the walk. Don't need to overdo it, because she's still building. She's got a long way to go before she's really well muscled. So it's just walking along, taking in the sights. Isn't it, Bella? He is. Oh, squirrel. She obviously has to get used to pheasants, but that just gradually comes, because with the exposure, and this is the peak pheasant time, because they're about to start shooting them. So there's a lot running about and that. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. We love reading the comments, we love emojis, and we'd love a thumbs up. We have over 2,000 videos. If you would like to look at some more, all you need to do is click on the Apollo icon, which will take you to our home page, and then you can select videos or playlists. Thanks for watching. TTFN.